some of the old police, New York police, that were on my case, got in touch with me. And they told me that Mr. De Niro, Robert De Niro, is doing a movie on the Jimmy Hoffa case. It's called The Irishman, and it's based on a book called I Heard You Paint Houses. This is it right here. And I wound up becoming his consultant or technical advisor as to some realities of the life, how hits really go down, and different scenarios that he would be in this movie. He then invited me to Mr. Scorsese, Martin Scorsese's house, and at that moment, my wife and I realized we were sitting with cinematic royalty. He had his casting directors there. I went on to talk for 3 hours, and it was surreal. And ultimately, I got a part in the movie, The Irishman. So I started right at the top in my first time I was ever in a movie, and it's opened a lot of doors for me since.
Is he a teddy bear in real life? Is he as tough as he is in the movies?
I call him Mr. D, but I'm going to say everybody around him calls him Bob, and I'm going to start calling him Bob, I think, because he is really soft-spoken. You would never believe he was a gangster. He just knows how to get into his roles. He can play just about anybody. He's played Bernie Madoff, he's played gangsters, he's played crazy grandpas. So, and he's anything but those parts. He's just a normal, he reminds me of my father. The last time I was with Mr. De Niro, he asked me to get in touch with Mr. Nick Pileggi. For those of you who don't know that legendary screenwriter, he did Goodfellas, he did Casino. We sat down for a couple of hours and talked about my book and how it can be portrayed in a TV series or a movie. And he was wonderful. He's just part of that cinematic royalty. I did a speech at the Mob Museum, and during the Mob Museum, I told the audience that I was blessed, and I really feel that way because doors are opening. I'm living a happy life, no more looking over my shoulder, ready to be killed. I've got a part in another movie. It's called The Life We Chose. It's written by Al Linnea, an old neighborhood friend. And Greg DeFrancia, who was my co-hitman in The Irishman, invited me, and I wound up getting a part. Kevin Kaufman, another producer, just gave me a part on The Perfect Murder. I play a corrupt ex-detective, and that was a lot of fun, and it's opened up some more doors for me. Also, with Kevin Kaufman, we're going to do a series on the downfall of the mob, and that came about because I was just on the John Gotti special preceding his movie. So yeah, it's been a whirlwind, and it's exciting, and I love my new life.